Hey guys, Jay here with you one more time tonight. Just got back inside again. I just want to make this quick video. This is for Karen. She asked me about my recipe for cabbage rolls. It's easy. You go down the street to the local restaurant and you buy them. I'm kidding. No, you want to make cabbage roll, I'll tell you the easiest way to do it. Number one, you need number one, you buy your cabbage like 2 days before you're actually going to use it. And you get 80-20 meat, ground beef. But you bring your cabbage home like 2 days before you're going to use it and you put it in the freezer. And people are going to say, why are you putting in freeze cabbage, Jay? Well, I'll give you the answer shortly. But anyway, you put it in the freezer like 2 days before you're going to use it. You take your 80-20 ground beef the day before you're going to use it. And I use white minute rice. Put your beef on a big bowl. Get your white minute rice, dump it in there, and I use seasoned breadcrumbs. Put seasoned breadcrumbs on there. Take your salt. I don't use a salt shaker. I open up the can of salt that I use to fill my salt shakers. I just run a stream over top of the meat. The same with the pepper. Do the same thing. And the same with nature seasoning. Put that in there. Then you get eggs. You crack it in there. Put your gloves on, your kitchen gloves, and you mix it up. But if it's a little bit dry with all the breadcrumbs and everything, you just crack another egg in it. But mix that all up until it's packed together, like you can pack it like a meatloaf. Wrap it in foil, throw it back in your refrigerator overnight. Like I said, the night before, you pull your cabbage out of the freezer, put it in the sink. Take it out of the bags, put it in the sink. And what freezing does to it, makes it a hell of a lot easier to work with. Get a head of cabbage straight out of the produce section. It's real brittle, it's real hard and everything. You freeze it first, take it out, and it's real easy. Like I say, you can set it down on your cutting board, right above the stem, you cut it, and you peel the leaves off. It's like paper. It's actually like wet paper, like a wet paper towel. Roll your meat up in it. Put that in your crock pot or your roaster, whatever you're going to use. But I use, once you get that filled up, I use Campbell tomato soup. You can use whatever kind of tomato soup you want to, but I usually use 2 big of Campbell's tomato soup. And the same bowl I mix the meat in, I'll dump the soup in there and make sure I got all the soup out of the cans. Then I'll get fill the cans up with the water, pour them in with the soup, and I'll whisk them together. Get it all whisked up, pour it in over the cabbage rolls, just to the point where it's almost over top of them. You don't want to overfill it. You don't want to fill it clear up almost the top, because you're going to get all the juices from the meat and everything else going into that. So you want overflowing on your floor. But the same thing with peppers. Peppers, you don't have to freeze them. You just decapitate them. Just take a knife and cut the top off around the rim. Pull that off and take the seeds and everything out of it. And you stuff them like that. Same thing, tomato soup. Same meat, same tomato soup. And turn that on in your crock pot, and I guarantee you everybody's belly will be growling. Except people that don't like cabbage. But that's how I do them, though, hon. So, like I said, 80-20 meat, Like I said, white minute rice, breadcrumbs, seasoned breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, nature seasoning, and eggs. So that's about it. But give them a shot. Let me know, how you like them. But like I said, if you freeze the cabbage first, then pull it out like the day before you're going to do them, let the cabbage thaw. It makes a world of difference to work with. And the cabbage doesn't lose any flavor. It just makes it soft. So it doesn't tear, doesn't break, doesn't anything. And you can just roll the meat up inside of it. Okay, guys, I just wanted to do that for Karen or the rest of you tonight, whoever wanted to know that. So, I'll talk to you guys later on. Jay's going to hop in the shower, and I'm going to call it a night. Love you all. God bless. Please like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget the damn likey button, Betty. I'll see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.